My Life Between Lives story from Newton Train Institute practitioners.
I see a whole change in the thrust of searching for answers about who we are and why we're here. And I think it's wonderful, and I just hope the movement continues to expand.
Let us expand the universal consciousness together with a My Life Between Lives story presented by the Michael Newton Institute.
Welcome to my LBL Story. My name is Ikamananda. Today my special guest is Billy.B.Hunter. Billy has dedicated himself as a full-time Michael Newton Institute Life Between Lives therapist since 2013. In addition, he also specializes in Shankar-Vasya Ayurveda for post-diagnosis, Mama Point therapy, and SVA liver therapy. With an impressive track record of over 4,500 hours of practices and having to assisted over 1,500 clients, Billy.B.Hunter has a rich experiences in empowering individuals to uncover their true identity by tapping into their soul memories. Billy has been serving the Michael Newton Institute as a mentor coordinator, guiding the newly trained LBL practitioners. More recently, as a certification coordinator, Billy has been a frequent contributor to the Stories of Afterlife under the MNI LBL Facebook page. A big warm welcome to Billy.
It is that element of enlightenment. That's what this is. The more we are awake and aware of all that we are, that is really what enlightenment is all about.
And so do you see LBL plays a role in facilitating enlightenment?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what is the juice for me, because not my enlightenment alone, but it affects others. It affects your clients. Your clients are more enlightened about all that they are, and they're more embodied enlightenment. They're bringing enlightenment into their body, into their awareness. When you don't know who you are, you don't know what's going on. It's a confusing, it's exasperating. But when you feel confident about what's happening, and you feel clear about what's happening, you're in your power. You're in the light. It's as simple as my friend who passed away last week. Before I got there, her partner was kind of at wit's end. He was really upset because he said that she was bad. She's talking nonsense. I said, okay. But after I told her that it's going to be okay, you're going to be all right. Things are going to be just fine. Just go with it. Trust. Everything's going to be all right. It just changed for her. And I wasn't trying to or thinking that was the best thing I could say to her. I could give to her at the time. It's just that it's going to be all right. Trust what happens. Trust you'll be fine. And it changed everything for her. And I'm happy it did. I'm not trying to find any accolades for that. Oh, good job, really. I'm not too worried about that. But if I can serve, if I can help, that's marvelous.
Yes, that sentence, what you just said to your friend, it's going to be okay. It's a very prominent sentence and a very common downloading from the spirit, from guide.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody needs to hear it from time to time.
Yeah.
Even for
I
us.
think so. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. We need to be reminded, yeah, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Trust what comes, and everything's going to be okay.
And I love that you actually just highlighted the core of an LBL session, Life Between Life therapy session. How can it facilitate people's transitioning, awakening from not knowing, confused, lost, sad, just experience this inner turmoil that needs healing, needs comfort, needs
It does.
guidance, need wisdom, need love, need light to just brighten their path.
Yes. And the wonderful thing is that, again, this is not some sort of intellectual, floating around up here in the head. It's what you feel right here in the heart. And it's a very visceral experience, a very clear feeling. And the thing that we both noticed, Apple, you and I, is that it stays with clients. It's not like, you have it, oh, where'd it go? It stays. It's almost like, you've eaten just a really great meal and you feel it, for the next several hours at least. But with it, a really lovely Life Between Lives session, it stays for weeks, months, years. My first session back in 2011, I still remember the details very clearly. Maybe not all of them all the time, but the prominent ones, absolutely. They haven't ever left state. And they're guiding all the way, all the time. It's just something about the nature of this work. It's incredibly effective and helpful, amazingly helpful. It's guiding and moving us forward in a satisfying and easeful kind of way. Makes us feel like it.
How did it change you as a person?
It's not so much, I think, a change. I think I was like this before I began the process of having session and training, but it's more being awake to also and appreciating those things, and then also appreciating, there's a reasons I'm, embody this life. Not just here to, I'm here to help others, but I'm also here just to, I think areas of my character need attention, and it's important to have, discernment, as you said, uh, discernment on those things that, this would be good to put attention on. This would be good to mold in a different direction than what I've done in the past. And this has come through, my own personal sessions, but also things that have been kind of, clicked away from working with others who have maybe similar frameworks of mine, points in their awareness that they're kind of locked in on, how to unlock that, how to let go of things that really don't serve and hinder, hold back, or at least just don't move us ahead. It's often it's a cosmic play, and we're invited to join it. Gosh, it's great to have this dance, this play. It's cosmic. It's fulfilling. It's what we're here for. Good to join in and do it.
It's a great cosmic play, and that we need to pay attention with. I like how you put it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fun game. Just go have fun.
Yeah.
The physical body might choose some different or difficult emotions, so for the human mind to say, but it's just play.
It is play, and the human perspective on that is that it's oh, I've got to change this, I've got to do this, oh gosh, all these things in the way. But from a soul perspective, from a cosmic perspective, this is the play. It's a game. Yeah, let's work. Let's mold this, expand this, let's shrink this. All these things are what we're here to do, and the best thing is to do it. And if there's things that get in the way for us to do it, such as not putting attention on this kind of growth, or dumbing it down, tamping it down with alcohol and drugs, then there's no holy judgment. Oh, you've done a bad thing. No, I just you'll have to do it again or later. You'll have to take this into future work, future lives. Maybe here, maybe some other place, other planet.
With that understanding, where does your energy go at the moment? As in, what are you focusing on? Do you have any specific interest area that you work on, you research on, you train people on?
Well, there's an overriding experience I have in this life, um, some of which would be good to explore in a session, my own personal session. But so, long story short, I came into this life knowing from a session that I came in a soul contract with my mother. My mother, having been born in that generation, which was many generations and still is to some degree today, where she grew up very privileged and enjoying life. Had a really lovely upbringing. Wonderful father, warm-hearted father, a pleasant mother. She was the eldest in the family. And as she grew up, she felt pretty much that she was the pearl and the world is her oyster. But then when she got married in 1941 at the outbreak of World War II, all hell broke loose for her, and she found herself stuck in a domestic role. This is a woman who was brilliant, valedictorian of a prominent women's college in Washington, D.C. And was sharp, so brilliant, amazingly brilliant. But she's caught in a domestic role. And one time she wrote to her brother, who was in the armed forces in the war. And she's saying that she's so tired of all the dishes, diapers, and doo-doo that she had to deal with. And was kind of unhappy about that. And when I came along in 1952, there was a clear experience that I had that I came in here ahead of the time with a contract with her to just help take care of her, help her to kind of weather the loss of just not being able to pursue all that she felt like she could do and wanted to do. And throughout my life, I feel like that's been a real kind of motivating experience, which is helping women, serving in a way. Our family life was, I had 4 older sisters and a younger sister, and there was me, my mom, and my dad was away a lot. So I'm very comfortable around strong women. It's just really easy to be around strong women. And even today, like my life with my partner, my wife, Dawn, is one that I do a lot of work to help to make sure she's fed and clothed and everything that needs to be going along that way. So there's a soul contract there, and the reason I bring this up is that being in touch with the things that we feel are prominent in our awareness, being staying on course with the things that we feel like we're here to do. That is something that I feel like this work brings. It helps each of us get in touch with the important factors of why we chose this life, why we're here now. And I know that when it came along, when the time came along to do this work, to study hypnotherapy, to learn how to do past life regression, and then life between lives. This was just a perfect opportunity to really pursue that, to work with understanding my life, being here, and what I could do to help others, as well as those things that I came here to do just to improve me, And before this work of being a Life Between Lives facilitator, I, for 16 years, was a certified organic inspector, traveling the world. I never made it down to the down under countries, but I did go to the Philippines, India, China, Japan, then South America, and a lot in the U.S. And as an inspector, you think of somebody who's been, kind of tough and to the point. That was never my style. Everybody thought I was kind of a pushover in a way, but it was a kind of like a Columbo. Columbo is this inspector TV show back in the 70s, and he was kind of like, played the dumb guy, like, well, just wondering why you thought this. As an inspector, I had a lot of compassion for people, even the people I was inspecting, thinking, hey, most people are doing things because they want to do things. They want to do it right. They want to have some pride in what they're doing. And most people are not trying to be nefarious. What can I get away with, And I kind of recognized that when I saw people in the work as an organic inspector. And I remember one time a client said to me, he said, Billy, you have a lot of compassion for people. You have a lot of compassion for this, what you're doing. I mean, how come? I mean, you're an inspector. You should be a little more kind of, reading the rules. Okay, you shall not do this. You can do this. And I said, I'm able to do that, but I don't find it really easy to work with people and be uncompassionate. Because if you're compassionate, people tend to trust you better. Not that I'm trying to manipulate it, but just that I'd rather get to the heart of the situation. Respect people, have compassion. And then typically what happens is things come out. People show what they're doing. And because they trust you, they don't think that you're judging. So all the 16 years of travel all around the world to do that work. And then this came along, Life Between Lives. And it was like, this is perfect. This is just what I really, really got to do. Helping people help themselves. And it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to have a session. It's a great opportunity to be able to get to help those. And that really is what is a spark for me.
Compassion.
What makes it work for me? Yeah, compassion, and really wanting to see people become all that they can be. That they can expand and be sentient and awake and aware as much as possible, as much as they want, as much as they can.
Thank you so much, Billy, for sharing your intimate family story, your divine wisdom, and LBL stories. Is there any message, any gift that you wanted to share with the audience today? Final one.
It really comes down to just know that everything's going to be okay. And to go out and to expand. Go out and find out all that you are. Enjoy the journey. Everything's going to be okay no matter what. Even if you fall flat on your face, it's going to be okay. It's going to be great. It's going to be fine. Trust that you're on a sacred journey. Each of us is a sacred holy temple. And we have so much that we're bringing to this world. Let them feel that and let yourself become aware of all that you are. Whatever you can do to become more expanded, more connected to your awareness, to know all of you. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's what we're taking home to spirit after we're done here.
Yes, we're here to serve the spirit, we're here to serve humans, serve our community, but in essence, we're here to serve God, should I say, if this word might be appropriate or relevant to some, but it's the pure consciousness that we are here to work with.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to really truly sending my deep gratitude for your time, for accepting my interview and sharing the light come from within, from
I'm
you.
so honored to have been asked by you, Apple. It's so sweet. And you're doing marvelous, marvelous work. And you radiate just like the lotus that's behind you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your sharing. And we just one. We're in different body. You know, when I see my clients, I say we're the same. There's no one who's superior than the other. Absolutely, we're equal here. There's no judgment. And
No,
accept.
right.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you too, Apple. So nice to connect with you. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to go to bed.
Well,
Here at
sleeping is
almost
good.
8 o'clock.
Deep sleeping state is the enlightenment state. Is where the body goes to receive healing and unwind
Yeah.
right now. And now I love my body. Well, now I just go to dream and sleep. You know, so chill, easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to see you. Great to connect with you. This has been real joyful for me.
Everybody on the other side of the camera, they're just
Yeah.
bright light and
Yeah.
vibration, reminding me how great job that we're doing in different body and how
Mhm.
fortunate we are.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's something I think about a lot. It's like, you're feeling this, I'm feeling this. And it's this thing of, gosh, how come we're following these things? What is it about us that's given us this great opportunity, this great fortune to have a more expanded awareness and being really, really insightful and thinking about others, helping others. I mean, I'm not really too concerned about what next car I'm going to drive or how I'm looking or, maybe I should just maybe take some Botox on them. And all that stuff is like,
Some
so silly.
Botox.
It's all so silly. It's really not necessary. And the more that we connect with others, as we're connecting you and I right now, this
Yeah,
is what we're going to do. This is what's so important
yeah.
and great pleasure.
It's so beautiful. Like I don't concern anything at all. And at the beginning, I was working so hard and trying to promote myself. And then, well, there's a transformation, the transition happened, and then clients come itself. I'm not thinking,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
I'm so blessed. I don't have to work for my business anymore. You know, when I realized
No,
that, and I truly just be, and I really
yeah,
thankful. I'm thankful for the universe for what has been happened, and I wish we can
no.
bring this energy to all our audience or every sentient beings feeling the same way as how we feel.
It's a very vital thing for us to do, and it's like taking part in the program. Taking part, being involved, and being here now. Thank you for the time today. Thank you for asking me. I feel real honored.
Thank you.
I feel real blessed by
Even the body
the
doing the
connection.
same thing, and
Yeah,
yeah, equivalent appreciation. Now go enjoy your evening, enjoy your sleeping.
yeah. So sweet to connect with you. So
Likewise,
enjoy.
I will. Thank you. To the audience, thank you for watching today. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.